Day 5 of our family's 7-day cruise aboard the Carnival Jubilee, and today we set foot in Costa Maya, Mexico for the very first time. We'd read the reviews. People either love this port or they really don't. So what would we think? With open minds and zero plans, we dove in, and what a wild day it turned out to be. From cultural performances,
is this real?
An aviary full of feisty birds,
It bit me.
and the famous free pools, to discovering a part of the port that wasn't even on the map. This day delivered more than we bargained for. So did Costa Maya win us over? Or was it a one and done kind of port?
I can't stand these bridges.
We always go into these with open minds, but the reviews on this port, they're not great. They either love it or they hate it.
All right, day 5 of this cruise. Never been here before, so.
Going to breakfast, then going out to try and enjoy this port here in Costa Maya. We are going to hang out on the port today. I've heard there's pools.
So I guess we're gonna check that out, see if we can maybe rent a spot to sit at the pool and hang out at the pool, check out the port a little bit, give you a rundown from a noobs perspective. It looks like it's gonna be another sunny, beautiful, warm day. I'm having a hard time fitting into my swim trunks. This was a problem that I had prior to the cruise, but this is my first time putting these swim trunks on, and I felt like I was putting on Aidric's swim trunks. Yeah, I got them on. When I went to sit down, my butt crack was hanging out. Got a lot of crack. My butt crack's hanging out, and I'm sleeping in a crack every night. Yeah, cracky. It's been a cracky cruise so far. This water it's pretty.
It's with my swimsuit.
No, it's not.
Hopefully, Aidric can refrain from being too cranky today.
Somebody put it somewhere.
In the bath.
You're getting whooped, bro.
We're gonna go party. Yeah, we're gonna get some breakfast and then we're gonna get off the ship. Serenade of the Seas and Enchantment of the Seas, 2 Royal Caribbean ships in port with us today.
Aidric's grumpy today, but we
I get
have
it.
to remember that these kids, it's a lot.
As a family, it's good to multitask. There's just so many options to choose from. Me and Mama, we wanted Blue Iguana. So how we tackled this situation is, Brandy went and got breakfast burritos. I went and got Aidric some cereal from the marketplace buffet. I walked to the Lido buffet with Aidric. We got him some cereal, a bunch of different kinds of cereals basically to choose from. I said, dude, you really just want cereal? He's like, I just want cereal. So we made sure we loaded up that cereal bowl. He's been all about the Cinnamon Toast Crunch lately. We went to Blue Iguana Cantina. We get the breakfast burritos, load them all up. We had like hash browns in it. There was egg. There was a whole breakfast inside of this burrito, and it's delicious.
So good.
Oh yeah, baby. Get in there.
This is the earliest we've gotten off the ship.
Is it? It looks like they might be able to do 4 ships at a time at this port. Longish walk from the pier to when you actually reach the port. We got off the ship pretty early, so it wasn't too hot. So not having the shade didn't bother us too much. And it's January too, so it's not the hottest time of year. We got into the port area and... All right, so the Costa Maya port itself is super easy to navigate, so I'm not gonna bore you with an overly detailed tour. The main thing to know, it's packed with bars, restaurants, and shops pretty much everywhere you look. The meeting area for pre-booked tours is right here when you walk in. The shuttle and taxi lot for those venturing off port is located at the back of the property. Plus, they have a dolphin experience and a bird aviary right on site. The port features 3 complimentary pools with chairs, though sometimes you might need to make a minimum purchase to snag one. We actually stumbled upon what seemed like a brand new area of the port. It definitely wasn't on any of the maps we had, though we did spot one posted map that showed it. This new section had another small pool with even more chairs and bars, plus what appeared to be a flowrider surf simulator. Unfortunately, we only found it on our way out, and from signage, appeared to be for adults only. But from looking at older Google Earth images, it's clear this entire area was still under construction not too long ago. One more thing worth noting, Royal Caribbean officially acquired this port and adjacent land surrounding it in 2024. They're apparently planning some huge upgrades, including their very own Perfect Day Mexico with a water park and so much more. This will be a giant separate park exclusively for Royal Caribbean cruisers coming in 2027. I don't know if they have any other plans for the port itself, but if you haven't been to Costa Maya in a few years, it might be worth getting off the ship to check it out.
Try to.
So we started our day with some like rituals that they do.
There was these people doing like bum, 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 bum. They were dancing at first, doing they were whistling with this little instrument. Drums. Then they started climbing this pool.
And these guys just like climb up it without any like safety ropes or anything.
They went up all the way so high.
I hope they don't fall.
Stop. I'm recording, Dad.
They're pulling up the ropes.
So like they climbed up it, they tied themselves up, took a couple minutes for prayer. Everyone was praying that these guys didn't just like fall off and break their brains open.
We're about to die. That's what's about to.
So we're like praying for like 2 minutes while these guys like tie themselves up.
They tied their feet very tight.
At least when they tied themselves up, I was like, at least they're safe. Okay. I felt like clapping then. I'm sure that doesn't sound good. The human body hitting the pavement, especially in front of your kids when your whole family's there.
They went upside down. Their foot was up here.
These guys are swinging around.
He was still doing the drums and the whistle. He was doing both of them.
We were mind blown when they were upside down for that many minutes.
Is this real? Am I having a dream right now? That's a very big talent right there.
That guy's still playing the music.
I know.
Everyone made it down, and we were all happy that they survived. And I couldn't help but think, but like, what are the hours that these guys work? I would think by the end of my shift, I might feel like falling or like slip. And I couldn't imagine doing this in the summer. It gets really hot there in the summer. You just take one little move, you're done.
That's good for lower back pain.
But anyway, where was I? What was I talking about?
After that, we saw a iguana. Like, not blue iguana. We saw an actual iguana.
Navigating the port itself was pretty straightforward, but wow, there was so much happening. It didn't take long for us to see why some folks might not be huge fans of this kind of energy. We remembered all those reviews mentioning how overstimulating Costa Maya could be. Between the loud music, the busy bars, all the shops, and vendors trying to get your attention, it's definitely a lively spot. But honestly, our main mission was pretty simple. Soak in a bit of the port vibe, and then lock down a shaded chair next to the pool. Because the heat was no joke. Free pools? Get out of here. I like that.
We did get 2 chairs. We did have to purchase drinks to sit in the chairs. Does this work, Daddy-O?
I'm not 100% sure what that was. I thought he said 19 minimum, but he might have said, I don't know. But that's subject to change, so I don't really know what exactly it was. Anyway, I got 6 beers for 2 chairs.
We went in the pool. Mom came with me.
Brandy took Aidric into the pool at first, and I just sat there and chilled.
Guys, what's up? We're at basically the beach, but it's like way better than the beach, even though it's the same.
You know, we got in the chairs, got all relaxed. I was living the dream. Had service right there because I was in the shade. It was nice. You know what I'm talking about. I guess they have free Wi-Fi. I clicked on it, but you have to sign into it somehow. I don't know how you sign into it. You could probably ask your server or whatever to figure out the Wi-Fi situation, but I didn't even try to sign into the Wi-Fi.
Then after that, we went back. Dad, I swam with him. Yep, this is it.
Water was a little chilly at first. Feels pretty good now. Do you like this port?
This is better than the last one.
Well, you're a pool guy, right?
Oh, heck yeah. Well, this is kind of a pool. Not
more
a
of a
pool.
pool guy than a beach guy, right?
This
Crap.
is basically a beach. Because this is salt water, and that's sand over there. You want to see the dolphins or what, bro?
It's up for grabs how clean those pools are, really. So many people, you know. Swim bars usually comes with a lot of urine. People like to drink in those, and they don't like to leave. They just stay in them, and they just piss all in them.
You want to go back to mom?
No.
That didn't work.
So then after that, we went to see birds.
We went over, we did an aviary.
It is beautiful. Oh, here we go. Aww. Oh boy. Ah! Aidric! Here we go.
We're officially inside.
Ooh.
Oh my God, bird.
Hi.
Where's the big boy?
Yeah. Look at how pretty that bird is. Oh, it's beautiful.
We saw like a red bird. It was really big. There was another yellow bird, but it was a little bit tinier. We saw another one that was huge. It was gray. It was bigger than the yellow one.
What do you think so far?
Love it.
They are loud and obnoxious.
And then we saw little baby ones, pretty small. They have red feet. And then there was like these wiggly bridges. That's Mom's fear. I got to hold a bird. Uh-oh, no shit. There you go. Oh, there you go. It bit me. Oh!
There's something about wristband.
He bit me right there. Ow! He's eating my sound. And it didn't hurt when he bit me.
Oh,
shoot! Why does he want me?
He wants your bracelet.
Oh, I don't want you.
It's great.
I don't want you. I got to hold a bird. You landed on me. It started punching my skin, but I don't care. He was on me so long.
Ah, so cool.
He just kept going to me. It's like he wanted me to be his dada. We watched dolphins do some crazy stuff.
Oh wait, hey look, he's gonna do something.
They back swim. There was still more stuff. There's still more birds.
There's lots of more birds.
We saw baby birdies, a blue bird. It was like small. It was so cute. I was trying to do the tree pose so another bird can't get on me.
They put broccoli and lettuce in here. The dolphin's gonna pick her up and bring her down this way. There's the dolphin. She grabbed its fin. Woo! There's nothing more terrifying to me than a sweet Grinch. I tell you the things that I do for my son. Unbelievable. Looks beautiful, huh? Dude, that was so cool. Worth every single penny. I mean, if you're deathly afraid of birds, 10 out of 10 do not recommend. But if you're not afraid of birds, you go to that aviary. It was awesome. There were people walking through it that said, we would have never paid for anything like this if our kids weren't standing here. I'm like, yeah, I probably wouldn't have either, but I'm glad I did. It was absolutely fantastic.
And then it was 2:30. All aboard is 4:30. We get over to one of the pools.
They were trying to kick people out of the area, off the chairs, everything. They were sweeping the sand and make it look all pretty for the next ships. And yeah, they were done already.
We went to this pool and a lady told us, yeah, we all just got kicked out. She was like, they're closing, they're done. Sorry. It was ugly. She said her whole family was in the pool and she goes, we ruined it. We ruined this for you. And I giggled. And I'm like, well, it sounds like you had a great trip. She's like, we had a hell of a day. So everybody gets out of the pool and there's 2 people left. So Aidric gets in, he swims for a minute. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting in. The bar's closed. The bar guy is kind of a prick.
The pool guy, he was closed. There was no more business, so he's not putting on that smile anymore.
Probably wasn't earlier today, though, right?
Probably not when he was making money. But I would have bought from him, but he was closed. But it's 2 hours before all aboard. Like, I can understand if it was like within the last hour, like you should probably be on board. But it was 2:30. All aboard was 4. It was actually like 2:15, 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it was way before
Way
our
early.
boarding time.
Yeah. So you know what? I said, screw you. I'm getting in and I'm going to swim. Look at all those little birds that are perched just up on every single post. Sitting here on a seat at the Castaway Pool Bar. This is a nice little pool. What do you think of the saltwater pools?
Don't like it.
His little eyes burn, so used as my hair to wipe off his eyeballs.
Because I'm fast at swimming.
Yeah. The first stuff. Come on, better people. This is probably why they wanted everybody to leave. I'm assuming the problem children left, and here we are. So we came back from port. We walked down the unshaded pier.
Our first time ever at this port, and here's how we feel about it.
What a great day here at Costa Maya Port. We always go into these with open minds, but I do read a lot of reviews before we book cruises. The reviews on this port, they're not great. They either love it or they hate it. I'm telling you, we loved it.
I thought it was a cute port. I like Mexico though. I like the Mexican people. They're fun.
3 pools, an aviary, a dolphin encounter. So much to do. Restaurant bars, music throughout the place. It was great. Loved it.
There's a lot of stores.
Lots of shopping.
People are kind of heckling you, but you just say no thank you, and they don't bother you.
They're just trying to sell you something, dude. Just chill out. You'll be okay. You just tell them no.
You don't be rude. You be kind, you smile, and you say no thank you, and you keep walking.
I don't know. I guess we're used to it. They want those dollars. So give them to them.
The bathroom doors don't lock. I didn't like that much because I got walked in on twice. I tried to hold my door shut and people kept opening it. But other than that, it was a great day.
I didn't see a beach. Maybe that's what people don't like about it. I don't know. I actually like this port overall, at least from a first time experience from us.
I would love to come back here. It was a lot of fun. So we got back on board. It was super simple to board back on there. You just need your sign and sail card.
We got back on the ship around 3.
We got back on and decided that it was still a little early. So we went up to deck 8 and went out to the summer landing area back there and where the pool and the hot tubs are, and kind of parked our butts in the seat. Aidric got in the pool. I sat in a nice little chair in the pool. James hung out on the couches. And
you've been to the port multiple times. You know there's not anything that you really want to do on the port. That's a perfect day to just take the time and enjoy the ship.
It was just a nice little relaxing time.
It was great. We watched the other 2 Royal Caribbean ships sail away as we sat there and chilled.
Dude, you're eating ice cream again?
No, this is my first ice cream of the day.
You had a milkshake when we got on the ship about 30 minutes ago, and now you already got an ice cream cone.
Good. Play your music.
Right there.
Then we went to Flavortown Bar to grab some in-house brews. We got a couple draft beers that they make, and came back to the room and watched us pull away from the port.
Heading to Cozumel. Not that far from where we're at. So I'm assuming we're just gonna putter along tonight. Now,
We got the sunset view.
sun's going down. Pretty.
Earlier, I looked over my balcony like that, and there was a dude, like, he had his head, like, and I was like, hey. He waved at me, and I was, like, shocked. I didn't expect to see him there. I was just kind of, like, looking over, you know, just to see, like, the back of the ship, you know, you kind of peek over.
Got ready for dinner.
Looking good.
Looking snazzy, Emma.
We went to the Pig and Anchor for dinner, ate at the Pig and Anchor one other time when we were on the Mardi Gras.
I loved Pig and Anchor on our last cruise, and I was really looking forward to going to Pig and Anchor again.
And this time, just as good as the first time we had it.
There was no wait, so they got us right in, got us a seat. They give you a piece of paper, and it has like the whole menu on it, and they give you pencils.
A small menu.
You order your full meal. So we get our food. I got smoked pork butt, some slaw, and some baked beans.
I got the brisket, I got some beans, and slaw from my 2 sides.
This slaw is this
The brisket, delicious. Nice, tender brisket, very flavorful, smoky beans.
Aidric accidentally got 2 meals. He accidentally ordered a kid's meal plus mac and cheese, the Big Daddy Mac, and smoked pork butt. The sauces are all fantastic.
Lots of different kinds of barbecue sauce, whatever your style, but you name it, they get a barbecue sauce for you, right?
My favorite was the Kansas City sauce. So good. I did not realize how hungry I was.
Brandy was so hungry. She could not stop eating. She was going to town. I feel like maybe we might have starved her today.
I got my food. It was gone in 2 seconds.
She smoked you. She beat all of us.
I ate so much food.
She was eating off of everyone's plate, getting a little bit of everything, right?
Well, I made sure there was not a drop of anybody's food. I ate Aidric's extra food.
She's eating my brisket now. Now she's eating Aidric's food.
And then we got dessert. The dessert was so good as well. So I got like a banana pie. Aidric got apple cobbler, and then James got
Some kind of chocolate stuff.
mud pie. We got one of each of the desserts. Aidric's was the bomb. It was the warm apple cobbler with ice cream on it. Oh yeah, that's where it's at. And of course, Aidric got 2 rounds of ice cream cone. So did James. Oh my gosh, these two, Aidric specifically, living on ice cream.
They had a band back there tonight. That was pretty cool.
It was 80s night.
They were nailing it. I was like, man, I could have stayed there the rest of the night and just watched that band play the rest of their set. But Aidric, he saw the foosball tables.
Played some foosball with Aidric.
We played a few games and he beat me one game, I beat him another game, and then we had to go in for the championship, okay? And you're looking at the foosball champion. That's what you're looking at.
Dad kicked my butt in foosball.
But no, everything was good. The whole experience back there was great. Then we kind of just walked around and see what was going on. I know they had some karaoke going on at the Havana bar. I just wanted to stop in and see what that was all about. I know on our Mardi Gras cruise, we didn't get the chance to hang out much at the Havana bar, but I just wanted to kind of just pop in and see what the karaoke was like. And that bar is really cool looking. I like the decor in there. It's pretty cool. I was like, you know what? I want a whiskey drink. We stopped in at the Golden Mermaid. So what I ended up getting was the El Dorado from their menu. And I'm glad I did because it's very tasty. I've just been kind of sipping on it, but you can't really see. There's like, this one's got like a bourbon and some kind of espresso liquor, I think is what it said. I don't know. I don't remember what the menu says, but very tasty. She had it actually in a special glass that looked really cool too, but she asked me if I wanted to go, and so she put it in this glass. So it's got like little specks of gold in it, and it was really good. I like it.
It was getting kind of late. We have a really big day tomorrow. It's 3 port days in a row, so tomorrow's Cozumel.
2 more days of this cruise left. Tomorrow, we're in Cozumel, Mexico.
We are going to Paradise Beach. We pre-booked that. So we will get off the ship tomorrow and go off port and get a taxi.
Kendall Fire said that last week in this Cozumel port, there were 25,000 people.
I'm excited about it. We went to Mr. Sancho's the last time, and now we're going to check out Paradise Beach. We're 2 popular all-inclusive beach spots to go to.
We will be going there for the whole day. We do plan on getting up bright and early and doing it in the morning. We are excited. What a great day it was. The weather was fabulous. It was hot. It was gorgeous. Everybody's really tired. Everybody's really tired.
I'm not.
We do cruising, we do all-inclusive resorts, we document our experience along the way, much like this video. Some with the family, some without. Let us know in the comments how you feel. If you have any questions or whatever, tap the like.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
And we'll see you in the next video.